Hey, how you doing, guys? And welcome to another stream of mine here in the ye old Twitch land. And if I recall correctly, we have gotten an insane amount of progress done in a game called Murdered Soul Suspect. I didn't do it this time around. It'll hopefully do it in a second. Ta-da! Okay. It just takes it a minute is all. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and Kev, let me know if that delay gets any better or any worse so I can adjust accordingly, because I did get a warning on my thing here. Your sound effects. No. Wait. Let's see if we can do that. Hold on a second. Let's hold on. So now it said all right. Yeah. We're about to start the game. Did that work? Did that do any better? Yeah. The a warning, as in my streaming software, sometimes gives me a little warning saying like, hey, you might be skipping a few frames, or you're experiencing some trouble with the stream. It's hiccuping or doing any given thing. So, perfect. Okay, good. Yay! All right. So it gives me a warning, so I want to double check with anyone who may be watching to make sure that it's going good. But I assume everything is fine, and we're going to continue going on. Now, when we last left off, we were going to head towards the Judgment House. Bloated last time? Ooh. I didn't do anything. So let me know if that's the case. Seems smooth so far. It's probably because I rebooted, and the last time that I was streaming, I didn't really reboot, so it was a no of me. So yeah, probably the reboot helped, because yeah, even last time it was definitely a little more stuttery. Now it's running quite a bit better. So, okay. So the Judgment House, hooray! I remember really early on while playing through this, we passed the entrance to the Judgment House, and it was all like, this place is condemned. Oh, God, this has a frasma bressa. And it's funny, you can't really cheat. You have to be able to look through a ghostly thing. You can't just be like, oh, let me move the cursor over it so it'll let me do it. Nope. There has to be some sort of opening to let you ghost through that. Why would you take away the stairs? I mean, the plank. It was there forever ago. All these hiding spots. It's like it's purposely misleading you on a number of things. Like I have expected demons to be here, but they never showed up. So I mean, cool. It's fine. I can dig it. What have you. Kips says trying to get some writing done with the stream going. Hard mode activated. Ooh. Well, I sincerely hope you can get as much writing as possible done. I know writing for me, I love writing. Writing is one of the things that I find really fun to do. It's also very hard for me to do. Whether or not the conditions are perfect or not, Perfect conditions for me are instrumental music and nothing else. But sometimes not even sometimes for me. A lot of the time it's very hard to write, even though it's something that I really want to, expand on. Kev says would have been writing earlier, but I was lured by the empty promise of tacos. Empty promise? That's like the only bad promise involving tacos. Empty ones. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Instrumental music is fantastic. It's there's so many varieties of it that you can get away with most anything. Oh boy, more terrible history. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne, 1641 to 1717, who at times held court in his own parlor room. He kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. Oh, wonderful. His unfortunate role in witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch in his name. Good. You know, should... Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's the thing we saw earlier. Actually, hang on a second. Looks like it's a lot more clear. Tacos are still happening, just later than expected. Oh, good. As long as the tacos happen eventually. Yeah, we may as well. Let's do this. Alright, Ronan.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is, Judgment House.
With one light on.
Huh. Maybe this abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all.
Oh, God. Tailsteak was right. He was right.
I hate it when I'm right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tailsteak was right sooner than you. He's not even an actual detective. Kev says it could have been writing the entire hour I was sitting around waiting. Same, man. Same here. Oh, really? Gonna close the door on me? Does he know I exist? Oh boy. Am I still gonna get spooked despite the fact that I'm already dead? Oh man. All these spooky noises, spooky noises. Guess I can ghost up to place. Hey! Oh no, that's the book from Joy's mom! I fell. There's a light over the Frankenstein place. Over the what? Over the who? Over the Frankenstein place? I don't understand. There's a light over the Frankenstein place. I need a which is sad because I've watched the film at least once. No, I watched it once, and I went to a live showing once because one of my friends was a cast member at one of the live performances. I think it's fun. It's fun. I just didn't get into it as much as my friends did. Oh, I don't even get a little scary jingle about clues I'm finding? She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance, the devil's due to pay. You're a butt. You're a butt. There's no reason for you to be doing any of this, and you're doing it anyway. Hello? Ghosty things, oh. Julia. What is Julia's thoughts doing here? I asked Ronan today if he believed we go on after we die. He wondered if I meant like heaven or like ghosts. I told him I meant ghosts, and he just laughed and didn't say anything. I'm going to take that as a no. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that he's thoroughly rethought that answer there. This is Creepsville. I mean, honest. Ah! Oh God. Jeez. Info about my killer. A natural bridge of ghosts and flesh. You harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe with pitchfork thresh, until you meet your righteous end. More ramblings of an insane person that shouldn't have been given a badge to begin with. It's almost like real life. You're not gonna behave like the piano in Mario 64, are you? I don't need a piano coming after me. Hello? Oh, more clues, hooray. There's 9 of them to go. Oh. Oh. You know, this is the first time this legit game starts to try to really scare up the ambience, you know what I mean? Like the game's always been dead, but you're just wandering around in the land of the living, and now for the first time you're like, oh look, you're in a long abandoned place that many people have died and very bad things have happened here. So yeah. Okay. Righto, right on, righteous. Awesome. Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. Just a ghost wandering around, minding his own business, trying not to get scared. Even though I'm dead and I shouldn't really be scared. But that's how I roll. I get scared fairly easy. That's no surprise. Oh, these bookcases must have been holy in some manner, shape, way, or form, because their ghostly visages are still there, and I can't walk through them. I'm just walking through this place. Something bad's gonna happen. If not to me, then to somebody else here. That's a hanging noose inside a closet. That's definitely a hanging noose. Where am I? Whoa. No, I went through here. Okay. That's a hanging noose, all right. Anybody here? Oh, there's the room with the light in it. I'll get to it in a minute. Just double checking, making sure I don't miss anything. More ramblings from the madman. Let man beware who keeps so foul, a witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts her spell upon his soul and wreaks damnation's reckoning. I hate the fact that he can rhyme, but I really can't sometimes. Yeah, that looked very ominous. The whole, yeah. Oh god, I just got a pop-up that minimized the game, and literally my heart just leaped out of it. I just almost choked on my heart. Oh my god. Whew! Okay, Kev. I'll try to be brave while you're gone. I'm a brave boy. I'm a brave boy. Let's see. To rid the land of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. 'Tis always judgment hour. Oh, there's a hidden bookcase. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Fantastic. Glorious. There's a hidden bookcase here. Is what possibly? Oh boy. Okay.
Holy shit. Look at
Yeah.
all this crap.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight, shall meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
Oh no, that's about Joy. This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
Scour the room for information about the Bell Killer. Oh boy. Oh. Oh good. Demons. Just what I needed. Oh god, I hated that. Alright. Well, they can't get me in here. Personal items. Wonderful. A collection of what seems to be personal items taken from the Bell Killer's victims. Maybe. I mean, I assume as much. Murderous past. This map shows the locations of all his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. That's a surprise. Not really. Really, just a random, newspaper. Wednesday, June 5th, 1940. Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings and 3 recent murders harken back to Salem's shameful past. Salem has a history of killers apparently referencing the witch trials similar to the Bell Killer. Okay, okay, very good, very good, very good. Still got a couple more clues to go. The devil made me do it. Mayor Strutter deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. Mayor? There were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago. Mayor. The mayor did it. Of course the mayor did it. Who else would do it? Conclude investigation, that's it? I mean, it's a relatively small room, so I wouldn't be surprised if I already got all the clues in here. Alright.
Wait. Similar murders.
Uh-huh.
Multiple killers.
Mm-hmm.
Decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
Or like Tailstake, first assumption to copycat killers, or people kept getting possessed by like a spirit, a Puritan spirit, maybe. Who knows? Similar murders have been happening in Salem for over a century. Is this a string of copycat killers?
What else did you hide in this house, you freak? What was that?
I don't know, but we're about to find out. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have to hide, you're a ghost. Oh, this is bad news bears. At least we've found out about those guys now instead of like later. So I can just walk past them, right? Yeah, I think I could walk. Oh, nope. No, you can't just walk past them. What am I? What am I? Oh, spooky, scary, spooky, scary. Let's see. Where is this bunghole think he's going? Where are you going? Going this way? Looking at the crow? So yeah, now you're facing the way. Oh, you went through a wall for your pattern. You straight up went through a wall. Okay. And then you're gonna go this way. Hopefully not in here. And then you're gonna go that way within the room. And perhaps I can catch you when you turn around away from the crow. None the wiser. Oh, it looked like he was heading through the door, so I didn't know what to do. Okay, simple. Easy, simple, easy. Just gonna watch him for a bit because I wasn't watching him. I was watching the other guy beforehand. Okay, he's coming up towards here. He's gonna stop. He's eventually gonna turn around, and yep, that's where I'm gonna try to get him. Whoa! That worked out way better than I anticipated. Either one of two things happened here within the development of the game. Either they felt as though this was a perfect time to just remove music, or it was also a good time, or you know, they gave up. Because there's just nothing, no sound. I mean, there is sound, but there's just no music. I mean, and even when I was fighting those demons, I wasn't getting anything. Typically, you'd at least get intense demon fighting music, but I didn't even get that. I'm just strolling around here, making sure that I find everything. Don't want to miss anything. I don't know why I'm going through the door. I don't really need to use doors, but force a habit. Just making sure I go through the rooms and not miss anything. I don't need to use the crows. They're just going to be loud and obnoxious and scare me. Oh, that's That's not good. Well, that's really not good. Alright. How are some of these lights still working too? I want to know. Ronan the Stranger. It's like I don't even know him, and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination. I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. Whoa. What part of the memory is this? You seem so good. And then it reverts back to not good. Can we get some music in here, please? Anything. Anything. I'd be happy with polka, a jig, anything. It's just dead quiet. I don't like it. I mean, this game is anxiety-inducing enough. With those demons wandering around. Now I don't even get jingles when I find things. I don't even get music. This is, ugh. Colonial kitchen. I don't even get a jingle for that. I get the jingle for nothing. The small kitchen area inside the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not all major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in a detail kitchen because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. Of course, the danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had a half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there is none left standing on the grounds today. Wow. It's good to know we were buttholes all the way to the end. That's for sure. Buttholes. 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 Hello. Hello. I don't like this. I don't like this at all, Sam I am. Julia's thoughts. Fight with Ronan. Sometimes that man can be an insensitive beast. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is the place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know, but for now, I'm done thinking about it. Yeah, fights can be quite treacherous. Sometimes when we're angry and we're fighting with people that we care about and stuff like that, it's easy to say things that we don't mean. So it's just important to remember that, you know, that you care about people, especially people that, you know, you've proclaimed your love to. Of course. It didn't freak me out as much as before, thankfully, because this time I somewhat expected it. So at least I had that going for me. Still not a song, not a track, not a thing. At least this Dumwinski, right? 4 of them. Great. Fantastic. 4 of them. Alright, great. We'll just, is he... Crap, he's in the same room. Can't go through there. Are they all in the same room? With my luck, they're all in the same room, so I can't really get away with sneaking up on them if they're too close together. So that guy right there at the left part of my screen there, that guy is one. Then you got this guy right directly in front of me. That's another one. How am I supposed to do this? How even? I mean, I can't even jump from hiding place to hiding place to get through them, because there is no hiding place up on this floor here. Jesus. How am I able to identify them when I'm trying not to get seen by them? Okay. so there's a third one. There are 3 up on this floor. No. There's just 2. There we go. This is a great angle to look at from. Okay, so you got this guy, and then you got that guy, and then the other guys, I think they're in different rooms. So, with any luck, they're in different rooms. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, he's out of the room for all of 5 seconds. But I think when he goes in that direction, that might be my best bet. Let's not linger there. Are you serious? Oh my god, how? How, I say, how? He's not even out of the room for very long. Oh, did you miss anything? Oh, hey Kev, welcome back. The only thing you missed was a note from Julia about how she was having a fight with Ronan and how and how she really was upset that she kept his crime past away from her up until like well after he I guess up until they offered him the cop thing. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to tell where in the timeline Julia's thoughts are because they seem to be scattered all over the place. Other than that, you didn't miss anything at all. Just me commenting over the fact that there's no music and it's just strictly ambiance and spooky scary. And also I'm trying to figure out what to do here. There's nowhere to hide. That ghost that goes through that wall is gone for like a couple of seconds then comes back. What I'm thinking of doing is I think I'm gonna have to try to make a break for the where I'm facing at right now. Once that ghost goes away, and that other ghost has his back turned to me. Okay, that is going in there. Turn away. Turn elsewhere. Turn anywhere. Okay. I have to wait for another cycle. Because if I try to make a break for it now, that ghost is coming out right now. Right at the wall. Would have totally saw me. This is insane. This is nuts. This game was doable up until now. Alright, come on now. Come on now. Alright. No, I think he's still gonna see me. Maybe not. Oh! Okay, that was a mistake. There was nothing but nothing to hide over there. Nothing to hide. Whew, okay. Well, that didn't work out too good. Oh man, I don't know what to do here. Just maybe sneak. Oh, okay. Okay there, Captain. All right. Okay, alrighty then. Okay, alright. Okay. Easy does it. Could probably get away with taking this guy out in that room. Because this guy seems... No, these two are odds either going to be together in some way, shape, or form, of course. Oh, that's a door. Oh, I have nowhere to go. Oh, where am I? Oh, this is so dark. Oh. 2 more to go. Of course, I'm willing to bet you anything that one of the things that I need to get for the story is right smack dab in the middle of these hosers. I'm telling you right now. If that's the case, I could keep going. What do you think, Kev? Should I attempt to try to take these guys out and try to get the story elements? I'm not even 100% sure the story elements are there, but I'm just betting that they are. Why make it easy for the player? You know, hide them amongst the ghosts. Do it? Oh, God. No one wants to get on with the story. Oh, how am I supposed to do this? These... Shit! Shit! I can't escape! Oh! They got me. I couldn't get out. Yes, thank you. I remember you. Oh, leaves me right at the doorway. Yeah, major oops. How am I supposed? There's like hiding spots all the way back here, so if I get caught, it's gonna be that much harder to get past. What am I supposed to do here? I honestly don't know. Like, the minute I try to exercise one of these beasts, the other one's gonna be right on top of me. The only way to exercise them is to get from behind him. That's one of the reasons why I'm not really excited about trying to annihilate each and every one of them. The pattern out here goes, that ghost is leaving the room for at least a couple of seconds, which leaves me some time to get that guy alone in the room. That's the only time he's alone in the room. But before you know it, as you can see, he's coming back into the room. He's gonna see me doing the exorcism. So it's odds are I'm gonna have to try to do the exorcism and then run away. But run away where? Back here? I'm not gonna make it. That's too much running time. And as you can see, the monster can corner you or can completely paralyze you and make you stop running. That's an issue all on its own. So I'm gonna wait for one more cycle, and I guess I'm gonna try to get that demon there by himself, I guess. I'm gonna hope for the best that the other guy doesn't bother with me. It's the only thing I can see. There we go. Oh, I waited too long. I should have walked a lot sooner. Whoa! Okay, well, they're a little dumber than I thought, so that's good, right? Some hiding places in here. I can freely take out this guy on his own without having to worry about getting spotted. Oh, I dropped it! I dropped it! I dropped it! I dropped it! Nope. I have nowhere to hide! Oh, God. Jesus. This sucks. This isn't fun at all. Can you turn your back to me again, please? I'm gonna bleed. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Oh. Did I wait too long? Oh! Whew. Okay. There were trials held in this room. Okay, these guys don't go through this wall, so I'm somewhat safe for the time being. Colonial parlor. Hey, I got sound effects again. And music, I just noticed. The parlor of the judge's house, what we could call the living room, was one of the more spacious indoor areas available for holding trials. The witch trials were sometimes held here, and sometimes in another public building, such as a tavern. Because, you know, obviously. Alright, how are we doing this? I'm probably willing to bet that I'm going to try to go through here. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, there was nothing there for me to hide behind, so I gotta be careful. Okay, they seem to be going very far apart from each other. So instead of playing hidey hole, I'll do what I did here and wait till they're both super separated. And then try the whole exorcism thing. Yeah, boy. Come on. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. They got really far away at some point, so I'm gonna wait for that to happen. See. Let go. Okay. Oh my god, they're way too close together. Like, they can see each other from a ways away. That's the problem. So, oh, there we go, a doorway. So it's like a, oh boy. Oh. So it's like an open room place. So there's no, I gotta get caught at this point because this is an open space and they're right next to each other. They hardly move very far away from each other. So we're gonna have to do that. Oh, Jesus! Oh God! Run! Hi! Nope. 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 Oh. Okay, fine, fair. One left. Jesus. Okay, I'm done. Oh, really? There's nothing here? There's nothing? I did it and there's nothing. I could have just avoided this entire room. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Could have used the crow, but you have to get ridiculously... How close to the crow do you need to be in order to use it? I could at least stand that far away from the crow. Okay, you have to be at least this far away from the crow. Which is still, in a room like this with two demons in there, kinda, you know, a little K-hole-ish if you ask me, but oh well. Well, alright, fine, I did it, even though I got nothing to show for it. Let's keep going. No reason to dwell. Salem Historical Society, this way to the wine cellar and holding cells. Oh, good! Keep your wine where your prisoners are. How lovely. Oh, God. Oh,
my
God!
God, Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan?
Oh, my God.
What the hell is going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
Yeah, well, maybe he wasn't the Bell Killer. If he's the one that ended up being dead, maybe he pulled a Ronin. Maybe he was just really obsessed with the case and decided to take it on himself. What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums. Like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go. Even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum.
Okay. Twist! I like that kind of twist. Where's Cassandra?
Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone.
Oh, that's good. But do you know Joy, though?
Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
Hey, you're
You
dead.
mean like what? The help you got from her mom?
Yeah, seriously. Who killed you?
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Where is the killer?
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere, but when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Wait. The killer actually talked?
Not much, but I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon, but he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means. All right, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
Okay, the killer is planning another murder tonight with his instrument of death. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Oh man, I wonder how he got killed. Either way, it took an eye. Alright, so what are we doing here? Are we investigating or are we just walking through? I assume maybe a little bit of A, a little bit of B. No, there's nothing here. Because I know I got two of those spooky, scary story things to find. I don't know how far into this map I'm done with. He was just a twist, a twist that twists on twist. Okay, excuse me, a twist that twists onto itself. Come on now, Kev. A twist I can do. A twist on a twist. I don't know about that. Colonial cellar plaque. The cellar in the home of a judge was often the temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. Okay. This custom was certainly in practice here, where witch trial suspects were held, awaiting the judgment of Judge Hathorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases. Gee, I wonder why. As the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death. There we go. I want my spooky story. Oh, there we go. There's some down there. I don't know how Baxter now being dead is gonna bring us some. Whoa. Got some clues here for us.
What the hell happened down here?
That's a good question. Let's find out. Oh God, we got ye olden time stuff. What was he doing? Accusing, absolutely accusing, judging, and stirring. Yep.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
You're a butt. I mean, that's all I can say. The angry man points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. That's great. That's fantastic. All right. A prison inside a prison. As if a prison wasn't bad enough. Why would you need to cage someone who's already locked in a tiny cell? That's just cruel. Cruel and unusual were those times. I don't like it. Let's find out who's he's pointing at. Oh, come on. It's her again. prison and pleading.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
Oh man. Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. Yeah, that goes without saying, especially when you're not actually a witch. Let's go. That goes back upstairs. I guess let's walk through some walls and find out. Nope. Really? That's it? But I got 7 clues to find. Extinguished light. I bet did almost nothing to combat the darkness down here. Yeah, no kidding. Oh. Who drew this? The bell killer symbol was once drawn in the cell, but by whom? Not Abigail, I don't think. Is there anything else down here? This tiny, tiny, tiny what happened down here area? With nowhere else to investigate? Let's check out this cell, see if there's any. Oh! Uh-huh. No rest for the wicked. That looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. That's just like, if they're lucky, that strap of like, those are straps of leather. But I'm willing to bet those are just more metal. Metal upon metal. Oh. Oh, hey. One more to go. It's good to know someone died in here. Good golly. Is this... Do we even find out what this is all about? It's just there? Okay, fine. Okay, I think that's all the clues I'm gonna get. It usually leaves out one clue. Let me just doubly, triply check, make sure. Be right back, tacos. Go get those tacos, Kev. Delicious, delicious tacos. Ah, I'm sorry, Abigail. I'm stuck. Abigail, let me out. Abigail. Thank you. Alright, so let's solve the case here. What happened down here? Let's see. Righteous man? Righteous man. Imprisoned Abigail. Now, what's the last one? Cage? Candles? Prison bed? Or symbol in the cell? Let's see if symbol in the cell does anything. Yeah, whoa!
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy.
What?
You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What? No!
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand in the flesh of this town.
Abigail, no!
To the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
Oh, no.
The guy who killed me is
Abigail?
Abigail. She might be the Bell Killer.
But
How's
how?
that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
I don't know how that's gonna go. Abigail's the Bell Killer, but how could she be? Possessing, maybe. Going back to Tail Stakes' hypothesis of a Puritan spirit possessing. That could still be a real thing. Demons are gonna be in the way of getting out. I know they are. I know they are. They have to be. This game is never easy.
Dispatch.
Oh.
Rex checked in. Transporting a suspect to the station.
Oh no!
On the radio.
Who?
Isn't picking up his phone either.
Nope, he hasn't checked in. We'll notify you when he should.
Who is he transporting?
Oh shit, if Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
Wait, who are you talking to, dude? Oh. Oh, where would Abigail take Joy? Oh. Where would Abigail take Joy? Actual Puritan era gallows. Is Abigail the Bell Killer? Killer's destination. Killer's instrument of death. Church attic. The church. Oh, I really don't know. I really don't know about this one. The witness's destination. The judgment house. No new leads. Oh man, I really don't know. I haven't the foggiest, really. I mean, it's got to be actual Puritan era gallows. I would assume so. Because we found all of those clues in the book about it. So that would make sense to an extent. Or could she take her back to the... No, because the killings that happened in the church were circumstantial. Or not circumstantial, but sort of like... It happened because they were there. So it didn't feel like it. The witness's destination? No. Need clues about a location that's important to Abigail and why. Okay. Well, actual Puritan gallows, right? Okay, actual Puritan gallows. Is Abigail the Bell Killer? Okay. Maybe she's bringing her here, the Judgment House. No. Need clues about a location that's important to Abigail and why. Killer's destination. Oh no, I got it wrong all 3 times. Oh. Nothing bad happens from there. Okay, fine. No new leads. Well, it's gotta be the killer's instrument of death, right? Because she's the killer, so... there we go.
Yeah. Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum.
Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
I don't know what you're gonna be able to do, but you're on your way. Really? If Abigail is the killer and her instrument of death is the gallows at the museum. The killer has Joy at the museum. Ah. Why is it making me go through the whole... Oh. This was closed before, wasn't it? Okay. Well, time is of the essence. However... I still have one thing to find, which possibly is over here. No, that's just a note. Pondering the proposal. What stopped me from saying yes to Ronan? Maybe it's marriage in general. I always thought I'd be an independent woman in this world. I may not have possessed this processed this possibility enough, but I can't let him go. Can't. Oh. Okay, what how Alright. So before I got consarn it. Alright, now before I go, I'm gonna see if I can find that last thing. Because I'm one thing away from the last thing, right? Yeah, I'm one away. Investigate the war room. Why is it? This is current objective. Investigate the war room. I think that's just stuck from that one mission I had to actually legit go to the war room. I don't even know why. But anyway, I'm one away from that one. Well, I couldn't get... Let me at least try to see if I can get that one. Excuse me, bird. Wasn't there a lower floor? Oh, wow. I didn't realize I didn't pick that up. February 4th, 1693. The witches are all released and Governor Phipps will not permit further prosecution. Yet it is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her into drowning. Would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeard of my rebukes. Those who see the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available measure of the law. Oh, I guess she was talking about Abigail. Oh, Abigail, Abigail, Abigail. Oh, why? Why? What did this happen to me? Oh, Jesus, I thought that was a body bag. I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, come on. I gotta find more of those things there. I mean, not more of the things. I just need one more to find. That. Oh, I didn't notice that at all. I didn't notice this at all. The hanging rats. Someone hung the rats. That's one way to get rid of them, I guess. Not sure if that's a very effective way of getting rid of them, but that's certainly one way to do it. Well, at least this is all in one area, so there's no loading to be done. Now the question is, though, where the heck is the last one? Where? Whoa. Whoa, can't do that. Yeah, where the heck is the last clue for the thing? Whoosh. Whoosh, I say, whoosh. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. I'm wondering why I'm looking for clues that are rotten. What is this? Whoa!
The vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Sensing Judgment House disturbances. Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgment House. Unusually strong, unusually vitriolic, and just plain unusual. Okay? That wasn't the last thing, right? Was it? Nope. Still gotta find the last one. It's a good thing I came by to look over some of this stuff, because it didn't occur to me to look there. Man, that was a good twist. If it doesn't twist. Yay, tacos! Kev, by any chance you know what we just discovered or overheard that in any way, shape, or form? We've actually identified who the killer is. And I'm still kind of floored. I'm still looking for the last pieces of story evidence here. Abigail, the girl from the beginning of the game and the girl we would see every once in a while. Apparently, she's the one that's the killer. One of the can we replay the cinematic? Actually, where's the cinematic here? No. Yeah, it's true. Let's see. You would think that it'd be actually here. But it is not. Nope. Oh wait, suffers from delusion. Nope. Nope. Don't mind me. I'm just double checking here. Could it be here actually? Ah, I think it's this one. Oh. Yeah, well, anyway, see, if Abigail's the killer, the instrument of death is the gallows at the museum. I was hoping we'd be able to flashback it, but yeah, these are all the clues to it. Yeah, we just found out that it was her, cause at the you know where the cell where we basically see that she's being accused of, and she's there, and we're like, oh no, Abigail. And then there was a little symbol of the bell next to it. And when we added all the clues together and we saw the full scene play out, we find out that Abigail has been accusing basically everyone she suspects to be a witch. It's not clear whether or not she falsely accused everyone, but what that judge that was pointing at her at that time was basically saying, you know, you've been falsely accusing people. And she's like, I was, you know, she remains justified of her things. And one of the diaries that we found, in fact, it's this one right here. Here it is, Judge's Diary. February 4th, 1693, the witches are all released and Governor Phillips will not permit further prosecution. Yet it is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her into drowning, which she not accuse his enemies. So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeared of my rebukes. Those who see the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit to them. She must be destroyed by any available measures of the law. So whatever, she was taken out because of that. But before anything was done, she drew the bell symbol on the ground, and basically pledged herself to be like, you know what? You know, no matter what, I pledge myself to rid Salem of all witches and etc., etc. And so, you know, that's basically where we're at right now. Is that we just found out Abigail's the one that pretty much did the things, and right now we narrowed down the fact that I feel bad because that means this is just Baxter working. Although Baxter could have totally chosen a different place to work out of instead of a creepy place like this, but oh well. What I'm girl got bored, I guess. How is she so strong? I'm hoping we find that out when we go to the museum, because what Baxter and Ronan figured out is that her instrument of war more than likely is going to be one of the stuff she herself got murdered with in the museum. And so that's where she's most likely going to take the Joy or whoever else she's taking to that place. Now, before we go there and hopefully find out how the heck she's doing everything, I'm trying to find the one last piece of heirloom to complete the ghost stories, because I know Tailstake likes them ghost stories, and I want to see if I can do it. And I got one left, and I think I'm just gonna look it up right quick. It's heirloom number 10, because there's 11 in total, and I'm missing one. So I'm fairly sure it's 10, and I'm gonna probably look it up in a second if I don't find it in a minute, so that we're not here all day. Because, you know, there's no real rhyme or reason to finding these clues. You just either find them or you don't. So, you know, not really worried about tracking them down all by my lonesome. Anything here? Oh no, I fell. Anything here? Anything here? Nope. Anything these doors opened up. Ooh, ooh. What? Okay, I'm looking it up real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see. Murdered. Sole suspect. What am I looking for exactly? Oh, nope. We're looking for ashes to ashes. What are we looking for? Well, that's good enough. Ashes to ashes 10. Murdered Sole Suspect Ghost Stories Guides, page 8. 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, hold on a second. 10. Yeah. 10. Just before the stairs to the basement, go through this door and make a right through the wall to find this book on the ground. Hey? Excuse me, say what now? Look at this door. Turn to your right to find a book on the ground. I found that one already. There was one on the ground here, so it's not 10. Oh, it's nice enough to at least tell me which one. And it's actually number 2. Number 2? That's really early on. Where's number 2? 2. To the left of the stairs, enter the room with the hole in the wall on the right of the... What? I guess this is back near the entrance. Wow. Well, hi there, people. Boy, there's a lot of people here. Let's go back to the beginning, if I can find out where that is. Okay. Now let's read that up real quick here. It says, to the left of the stairs. Enter the room with the hole in the wall. To the left of the stairs. So that's not it. Are we going up the stairs to the left of the stairs? Nope. To the left of the stairs with the hole in the wall. To the left of the stairs with the hole in the wall. That's one of these. Oh. To the left of the stairs with the hole in the wall. Alright. Oh. Yep. Okay, I found where this... Okay. Because it has a picture there. It's got a cupboard in front, right? No, it does not actually. What? Oh, here we go. What, is there one in there? There one in here? Oh wow, yeah, there's a room in there, but how am I supposed to get in there? Am I able to get in there at all? How am I supposed to do that? To the left of the stairs, enter the room with the hole in the wall. I got it. To the right, and the book will be on the table under the window. What? Well, I see a book right there, but I can't get it. That's number 2, though, isn't it? And that's the one I'm missing? Are you a good guide? Are you a guide that actually does what you're supposed to do? Spellbook number 2. Or did you just number these as you found them instead of numbering them the way that you're supposed to? I'm thinking it's not the latter. Well, fudge sickles. Alright. Fair enough. Let's look for another one. Because I'm one away. And I'm fairly sure I'm really far into this game. Chapter 8. Okay. Often the books are in poorly accessible locations. No kidding. I got that one. I got that one. Teleport the corridor. Oh my god. I'm trying to find where. Like number 2 specifically. Wandering grave. Ashes to ashes. Right, here we go. Number 2. Judgment House. Second floor inside ghost closet. So inside ghost closet. This is specifically labeled spellbook number 2. Second floor inside ghost closet. What ghost closet? I didn't realize ghosts had closets. Is it in, like, did I miss it? Did I miss it at all? I don't think I missed it. But at least we know that it's in a closet of some sort. In any given closet, I wish they had a picture. Would have made my life a little bit easier. I don't want to spend the entire stream looking for a book, but I'm just one away. It's just the one. It's just one. Oh! Hey! Wouldn't have occurred to me to look there if I didn't know if it was a closet. Alright, let's get this spooky story over with.
Salem wasn't the most exciting place for a couple of rambunctious 13-year-olds. And playing with my friends after school, they usually required a healthy dose of imagination to spice up the underwhelmingly bleak landscape. To us, Salem's history was just a bunch of creepy stories and tourist attractions. Witches didn't exist, we all knew that. That's why Robbie Barnes was the laughingstock of the entire school. He actually believed that they were real. Looking back, I wish I hadn't teased him so much.
Oh.
Maybe then he'd still be alive.
Ooh.
I forget which one of my friends actually came up with a plan to prank Robbie, but it didn't take him long to get us all on board. My job was to find an example of an old spell. It took me all of 15 minutes. The library had practically every book ever written on the subject. The next step involved the Judgment House. It sat up on the hill, abandoned. Everyone said it was haunted. What made it even creepier were the rumors that Judge Hawthorne burned the remains of accused witches in the house's various fireplaces. That's where Robbie comes in. We dared him to sneak into the Judgment House in the middle of the night and collect a handful of ashes from each of the fireplaces. Then he'd have to light some candles, sprinkle the ashes, and read the spell. We told him that if done correctly, the spell would supposedly blow out all the candles. If he agreed to do all this and the candles so much as flickered, we would promise to stop making fun of him. We could see that he was scared, but to his credit, he agreed to go through with it. What we didn't tell him was that we had set up a hidden camera to catch all the hilarity on tape. The next day, Robbie didn't come into school. We assumed he had chickened out and was too embarrassed to face the music. Then I heard that Robbie went missing. I felt the chill run down my spine as I retrieved the tape from our hidden camera. I pressed play and fast forward until I saw Robbie. He was doing just as we instructed him to. But then, a shadowy figure crossed in front of the camera. Robbie turned in horror just as the camera cut to static. When the image finally returned, Robbie was gone. And the only sign that anything had happened at all was the now smoldering fireplace over in the corner.
Bullying is no joke. Even if it's in a fictional sense. It's not fun. It's not great. It doesn't make you a bigger person. It makes you a terrible person. If you bully someone, you're a terrible person. No exceptions. No way, shape, or form does that make you a good person. Bullying is bad. End the story. You shouldn't do that, no matter how old you are, no matter where you are in the world. Alright, now we're going to the museum. Is that something following me, or is that just my just the game being? Yeah, it's just the game being. Alright, museum, come on, let's go. Excuse me, ghostly apparitions. I gotta. Oh boy. No, yeah, I think I can still go this way. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me, I've got. I solved your case, right? Yeah, you're fine. I can't talk to you. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh wait, I forgot. There's a thing I can get here. Meaning of dollar tattoo. It's strange to be with a man who wears his life story on his skin. I traced my fingers over a dollar sign with fire around it. I had no idea what it meant. He told me he got it from his own father after he stole money for the first time, commemorating the theft, like his father was proud of him. Having him admit to a crime like that was a bit of a shock, I'll admit, but at least he's self-aware. Well, yeah, oh, can I go inside? Nope. Never explored this area. I'm just taking a quick look around, see what I can find, but it's probably nothing. Can't go beyond here. It's dark as heck. Oh, the only other. Oh no, that's just the couch here. What is beyond the brick wall, I wonder? Alright, well, I got that. I almost forgot. But I got it in the end. Kev says, I mean, it did sound like he and his family were trying to turn their lives around when she met him. It certainly seems like it, yeah. So that's gotta count for something. Found dedication plaque. This fountain is dedicated to the hope that this quiet town of Salem will be known for peace and reverie. Well, got a long way to go. Let's. Oh wait. Oh. No, I didn't read it. Well,
no one deserves to be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it, that just makes it all the more twisted.
Oh no. That doesn't look ghostly. This looks recent. Of course. I think the game was just telling me, hey, this is it. Once you pass this point, there's no going back. Oh, okay, so that doesn't. So that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, fine, fair enough. Can I walk around it? I mean, there's a space right here. Okay, yeah, I could just walk around it. I didn't have to zoom.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
Rex!
No, not you, Rex. This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her!
Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up!
God, what is gonna happen here?
Do it now!
Also, those are only 2 cops. What is gonna happen here? Oh.
Stop!
Oh, God, really? Yep. Tailsteak was right. He was right on the money.
Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Not now. This was you.
I want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
What am I supposed to do?
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Oh, God. I immediately pressed the wrong button. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Wow, okay. So it's just a question of pressing the right key combinations. I should have been practicing, but I didn't. Can we skip this, please? There we go. Okay. Oh. I pressed the buttons. I pressed it. Oh God, it's gonna have to. What's this if not witchcraft, young lady? Yeah, seriously. But you know how people can get when they get extremely like self-righteous and all that.
Joy!
I keep pressing the wrong combination. This is gonna stink. This is gonna take forever. This is the one thing I'm not very good at, and I don't know why. Oh my God, I'm so close.
Joy!
Alright, got it? Come on. What am I supposed to do? How can I save Joy? Influencer, right? Influencer what? How can I influence her? It's not timing me here. Witness is in custody. Witness's mother's note. My only lead. Original target Joy. Partnership. Killer's identity. Possible target. Powerful scream! Oh, this is a... Okay, now what?
It's over, Abigail.
Why do I get the feeling Wednesday Addams is not going to have any of this? Oh God! Now what? What do I do? I don't know what to do.
No. No.
Seriously?
Joy!
Oh God. What am I supposed to do in those few seconds? I can't really do much except for zoom and possession. Oh, that leaves me less than 7 seconds to figure out what to do. Or at least it doesn't automatically drop me in here. Alright, so I know this much. Possess her. Influence her decision. Doing powerful scream. Tackle Abigail? I'm not sure if I can. Okay, we know that bit. Okay. How can I stop Abigail? What can I do? I can't do anything. Oh, wait. Grab Abigail's arm. Oh.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins.
Oh, boy.
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? You can play at that game.
Oh, Jesus. Memory war.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, most feared official in town. Of course I did.
Oh no! How can Rex be the killer?
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
No, he used multiple people, so... Baxter! Why kill Baxter?
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
Can't explain what happened to his eye, but whatever. Why did you kill me?
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
You used him! You used him! He was!
No. I wouldn't.
Oh no. Yeah, you asked for twistedy twists, and that's what we're getting.
I wouldn't. How could I? You made me kill her.
I don't know what you're supposed to do now. Oh, really?
If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
Oh, why couldn't I do that the other time? I don't know memory of missing time. Apparently not. I don't know. But finally, someone gets their just desserts in this game. Might want to check on Joy. Joy okay? Joy! Joy! No! Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was like, after all that.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks.
No.
One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Oh.
Hasn't been a Bell killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Dang dogs.
Ronan?
All right, hey. Oh, I like that. Even though we have dogs in the background spoiling everything, that's wonderful. I really like that. I'm so man. I'm starting to think that maybe that this was like some sort of like what is it, like an experiment to see if they wanted to try something new, to see if it worked. In my opinion, it definitely did work. All right, hang on a second. Let me hush dogs, and then I'll be right back. okay, well, that was odd. Someone was knocking at the door, and and apparently there was no one there. See, you got another 90 minutes to stream? I do, Kev, I do. But yeah, just to while you take in that answer, I really liked this game. This game was really great. I really liked it. It took the concept of detectiving and mystery and stuff and really turned it on its head with the concept of what if the detective was dead. It was I was being a bit of a baby. Definitely not as scary as I kept saying it was, but for me it was. For me personally, just the anxiety of, and the creepiness and stuff gets to me personally. But, I can also look at it objectively and say for sure, hey, that's definitely not a super scary game. Not at all. So, Verge Station was definitely more... if the whole game was like the last level of this here, in the Judgment House, if the whole thing was like the Judgment House, that'd be another thing. But definitely no, the Verge Station really got me more. I really liked it. And it's also a very satisfying ending. Very, even though it kind of leaves it open-ended. It kind of leads you into the direction of, hey, that's what's happening. I do wonder if whatchamacallit, not Rex, the other guy, the bald one that got killed. I wonder if he ever got to move on. I hope he did, because we figured out what happened, what killed him, and everything. So hopefully he was able to move on. But I noticed that he was watching over Joy at the end there. Maybe then he moved on after he made sure that Joy was okay. So right, what should I do? Should I get started on the other one while we watch these credits roll, or not? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm waiting. Actually, is there anything? I also want to see if there's anything at the end of the credits too. Tickety tock, tickety tock, 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 tickety tock. It's a lot of credits. Can I skip the credits? I cannot skip the credits. No, I can't really do anything until the credits are done anyway. bit of credits limbo here. So it's all the people. Definitely, yeah, absolutely. And these people definitely deserve some props, because I'm pretty sure developing a game like this, like for a company like Square to like try something new like that, definitely took guts, and I think they did a pretty great job. My only complaint with the game is I dropped the battery on the table. My only complaint would be the implementation of the process of putting together clues. Then that's my only real complaint about the game, because sometimes you would get clues and you only have more or less 3 chances to put them together. But then how do you correlate what clues go together? Sometimes it was very hard, because you wouldn't get as much context, and it was like the game expected you to make some assumptions and to know certain things that you obviously would not know. Like, how would you know that clue was pertaining to that one? And then on top of that, sometimes the pile of clues that it would give you all pertain to the case, but only 3 of them really pertain to the case. It was a bit difficult. I didn't decide yet. I was asking what I should do next. Maybe I should do like a a short one-off, or maybe I should get started out on Tacoma. What do you think, Kev? I still haven't decided. I have till the end of the credits to do anything, because I don't want to hard exit out of here. Oh wait. Hey, you can see this here. My achievements. Stopped Abigail and saved Rex. Helped Brad find peace. There are more achievements to get. So these are all the stuff that I got. That death wish of a shady man, became a ghost and met a strange ghost girl. One of us revisited the scene of your murder and discovered that there was a witness. Let's check the ones that I don't have yet. Oh, look at that. Helped Brad find peace. Ronan's story. Learned about Ronan's life. Julia's story. I was pretty close to that one. The Bell Killer story. Salem's History Codex. Discovered the meaning of the supernatural graffiti. And then the Stalwart uncovered the Stalwart Spectre ghost story. So honestly, the only thing that I didn't find that pertained to the what's installed? Not that. I don't think I've installed it yet. The other games that I said that I would give a try are, I forgot to install Tacoma. I didn't realize I was gonna finish all in one stream. I was gonna install it tonight. Should have installed it earlier, but I forgot. Who's Brad? Which one was Brad? Huh. Well, I still got all these, which I'm proud of. Learned about Cassandra's life, learned about Rex's life, learned about Baxter's life, discovered information about the witch trials, teleported for the first time, completed the first investigation, defeated a daemon, interrogated a ghost for the first time. Oh gee, look at that, it's Abigail. Used Mind Reader for the first time, possessed a cat. Cool. Alright, so pretty straightforward as far as achievements go. Missed a couple. Right, the ones that are installed, let me take a look. The ones that are installed are... Do I have it written on a sticky piece of paper? I do. I got Through the Woods, I've got Lone Survivor, Ghostbusters, and Left 4 Dead. Those are the ones I have pre-installed. How did you send me Tacoma again? You'd think I'd know. No, there it is. You know what? I could just try to see if I can install it right now. Go ahead, install now. Install. Go ahead. We still got Steam. Thank you. We still gotta wait for the credits. I mean, I can't go nowhere until they're done. Yeah. Go ahead. Allocate disk space. Let's go. Come on. It didn't occur to me until just now. Give me a break here. So we're gonna see if Tacoma can beat the credits. Oh, hey, the voice actors. Let's see. Let's check this out here. Got Jason Brooks, Cassidy Lehman, Travis Whittington, Tiffany Epperson, Laura Harrison. Body performance. Oh, they did some motion capture. Quentin, Tyler Quay, Steve Braun, thank you for they have an overabundance of people here because, you know, a lot of these people are just the passerbys that you can possess and listen to their thoughts. You want to meet more kitties? Yeah, I'm a little bit keen on Tacoma. Should I stop and start the stream so it's a different video, or should I just go ahead and do it all in one? If I do it all in one, if I upload it on YouTube, I can just include in the description Courtney Taylor. Courtney Taylor does sound familiar. Start a new fresh one. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll start and stop after this one is done, and then we'll move on to Tacoma. If it gets done, it's at 14% already. Yeah, maybe it'll get done. That is if Steam will stop freezing. At least the game doesn't freeze. Oh, look at that! Jumped right up to 18%. We might actually get done here. Let's see with the motion capture. Man, I really wonder if there is something at the very end. So I am authorized, just to double check and make sure, I'm authorized for 90 minutes, correct? Let's hope not. Now, what was that one video? Abigail back. No, oh God. No, don't do that. Just open it for a sequel. It'll go the way of hooking a sequel and not getting one. And change if needed. Okay. Oh, here we go. I think we're close to the end of this here. I like the twists that they had at the end. That's a real detective story right there. It's like we the whole time we're like things were leading to Baxter. Baxter was his name, Baxter, and it you know, completely justified with all the evidence that we were getting. We'll finally get to it, only to find out he was just like Ronan. He didn't want to give up on the case. He wanted to figure out what was going on. And it would make sense because these guys were so gung-ho about it because they didn't realize they were used in these murders. You know, they were possessed to commit the murders, and that's how the killer was never fully identified because, you know, Abigail kept jumping, you know, from there to there. Make sure to tell Tell's sake, he was right on the money on that guess. He was super right. He was absolutely right. Just did not expect that it was Abigail, the very first ghost you meet. That was neat. That was very sad, very emotional, but very, very cool. Very. Tweet him yourself. Sure. Actually, you know what? I really could. I've got eyes on this thing here. Oh no, what happened? Oh, that's it. I waited too long. What? That's it? Nothing? Oh, really? Oh, come on. Well, at least we sat through the credits like good noodles. What happens if we go to continue? I just want to know out of the just to see. Okay, you basically get dropped up to the very last part. Can I leave and explore the town?
Oh, nope. Wrong way.
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted to know. All right. So, oh, well, wait a minute. How far are we in installing the thing? We're at 36%. It's not slow, but it is taking a while. So what do you think, Kev? Maybe we should drop the stream, wait until it's done installing, and then fire it up again? Do 2 streams tonight? Recycle your fluids while you're installing. Oh, I got fluids right here. I planned ahead. So what do you think? 2 streams, separate videos. Got it. All right, sweet. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and oh yeah, recycle fluids. It's not just going in. All right, perfect. We'll do it that way. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna announce it on the Twitter, and as soon as Tacoma finishes, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the stream right there. 2 streams for tonight. All right. So as the screen says right there, we'll be right back.